the year 2080, the world has changed, and it keeps slipping farther into the ivory shadows. Welcome to the Sixth World.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Sixth World, and happy holidays, everybody. This is our holiday episode, I guess, because I was... Welcome to the finale of our Shadowrun campaign that we put together for here on our Friday nights. Is a way for us to explore other options of role-playing games and try other systems out on our Friday nights. Give us a week off of some Dungeons and Dragons to play something new. So this is our Shadowrun nights. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight, and thank you all of you who have been sticking with us and watching throughout all these episodes and this crazy adventure that these guys got going on. We want to shout out to our sponsors really quick before we get started. We want to thank Twitch and Streamlabs OBS for allowing us to be affiliated with them. We also want to thank Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games for their sponsorships. If you type in !Little Dragon or !CCG in our Twitch chat, you will get, as Christy does some kind of cool climbing up.
Athletics check.
Yeah. That's a daunting athletics check.
The cat.
Animal handling.
Animal handling check. Yeah, that would be.
She just took down my curtain rod. I'll be right back.
Oh no, the curtain rod has fallen victim to Christy's cat. That's awesome. You got it, cat.
Evil.
Yeah, cats, I tell you. Anyway, we do want to thank Cardboard Castle Games also for their support, and I think that I can already see it in the chat. So if you want to click on those quick links, you can go to their storefronts and websites where you can order some RPG related gear, pick up some things, use coupon code PROBONUS to get 10% off of your order. If you visit Cardboard Castle Games, the store in Evans, Georgia, and you say that you are a fan of Proficiency Bonus, they will also give you 10% off of your order just for hanging out with us. They're real big supporters of our channel and our shows, and thank you guys so much for supporting us. Couple announcements. Coming in January, we have Wild Beyond the Witchlight kicking off with Dungeon Master Victoria every other Thursday night right here on the channel. So we've got that new campaign starting soon. So I think, Christy, do we have any any extra announcements on top of that, or you guys are...
Not at the moment, I don't think.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, we're in the process of getting art done, I believe, is the current situation. Art and overlays are we're working on.
Awesome. Yes, I'm excited about that new art. Our art for our streams, that's one of my favorite things. So we got some incredible art for these things. Anybody else have any other announcements that we should shout out before? I did want to mention Derek was feeling a little under the weather today, so he could not be here. We are going to run Overwatch on Roleplay Lite for the finale tonight, so we will do our best. Yes, happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you, Eric. We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Happy holidays.
Yes. All right, so we are just going to go ahead and dive right back into some Shadowrun. It's been a few months since we played this game, so bear with us as we remember how to run in the shadows. Last time you guys were able to decipher some information from what Cypher stole from the Cobalt Marie, the place where Gear Jammer lost his arm, his one good arm, and now has both mechanical arms now due to that conflict. Did not go well for Gear Jammer, but you guys were able to get out with information that was important. And you guys were able to make your way towards an individual that you guys found out was named Coinsplitter. It was an elderly orc individual that had the earring that the dragon had mentioned a long time ago to you guys. You found out that Knight Errant was at his place of residence, and they were attempting to take him into custody. But you guys, with some tomfoolery and some deception, were able to send most of the Knight Errant away while taking the other Knight Errants by surprise. You were able to save Coinsplitter. Hey! Purely exclusive. Thank you so much for the bits. We appreciate it. You guys were able to save Coinsplitter and protect him with some little bit of intense finger gun interrogations from Wildfire. You guys discovered the dragon's name was Eliohan, and that he was actually the chairman of Emerging Futures due to the money that he made in the stock market while he was prisoner by Emerging Futures. It seems that the dragon was cleverly working in the shadows. Hey, thank you, Victoria, for all those great bits. Appreciate it. Seems the dragon was playing Emerging Futures and was able to basically get exactly what the dragon wanted. And now you guys got to decide, what is it? What do you do? I think what you guys were contemplating at the end of the last session was taking Coinsplitter to the hospital. You guys sent a text message to Dr. David Childers, and he basically told you Knight Errant moved in, took over the joint, and he's no longer allowed to see the dragon. That was the last contact you got from David Childers. So, what do you guys do?
Go call some more Knight Errant.
Did we look through all the information I acquired? I can't remember.
Uh-oh. Victoria's trying to charge up a hype train.
Uh-oh.
In chat. Oh, and they did it. Oh, here it comes.
Ah, she did it.
She did it. Victoria kicked off the hype train, guys. If you've got bits or gifted subs, go ahead and drop them in the hype train.
There you go. I can, for some reason, I can do it one at a time.
I've expended all of my money this Christmas.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel your pain on that one.
Did I check all the Emerging Futures files in the files we got?
You did. You did get basically all those files led you to this Coinsplitter character that you guys have now in your possession. Most of it was just actually go ahead and make a vigilance check for me, Cypher.
Oh.
I'll give you a vigilance check, a 2 purple dice difficulty vigilance check. Now Eric's in on it. Eric's they're boosting the hype train up. Look at that.
You know what? Can I quickly put a point in vigilance since I have 70 experience points?
Yes, because we didn't really get with all the technical difficulties we had coming into stream tonight. We didn't get a chance to. Yes.
Didn't help.
Nope. Didn't help, unfortunately.
Didn't help.
Yeah, really, it was all just kind of like interviews between all these executives and Coinsplitter. Like I think that you got the vibe that it was just like a real like confrontation between the two, and neither one was kind of like budging in what they were discussing. basically a lot of it was. It seemed as if Coinsplitter had like always seemed to be one up on these other corporate execs.
Okay. Well, we need to get to the dragon. How are we gonna get to the dragon?
We walk in.
Oh, we walk in or we shoot in.
Yeah. Or we bring the dragon to us by destroying the building.
Oh, we can do that.
Wait, no. Cypher told us to think before we act tonight, so that's what we have to do.
I did say that, huh?
No blowing up the building. No
Oh, she was
immediately
thinking that I
killing
lost
everyone.
a perfectly good arm.
Actually, that was probably my fault. I apologize. I did shoot those 2 execs. And cause that whole thing. To be fair, they did put that picture in front of my face, so
I know, but you really need to like work on
I
like,
really did.
your anger management.
I put all of my energy into my leg, and it just kind of came out into my arm and out my finger, and shot that guy and the other guy in the chest. I was really trying to just tap my foot.
Perhaps this time we should shoot them before they can shoot off another body part of mine. I
Whoa!
literally only have half my head and one good leg.
Thank you a ton. Purely exclusive. We appreciate you. Appreciate all the love in chat. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Huh.
They're nailing this hype train, guys. It's going out of control.
Knight Errant is the people that I blew up the police station for, right?
No, that was
Or is that
Lone
the
Star.
other-
That's a different.
Lone
That's
Star.
that's a different. Basically, they're 2 different police companies. Basically, you know,
Right,
it's
but
like,
they're
yeah.
similar, yeah.
They're similar in their yeah. They're still technically police. They're just a different company. So it's like if you want to, it's kind of like imagine like if you had like imagine like the security like places that you can reach out and like hire security personnel.
Oh, they're like private security companies. They're
Private,
not really
yeah.
police.
All the police are like private companies now in this world.
Oh.
So like you have to
Alright.
basically like buy your police protection. Basically, is the way it works.
Gotcha.
They're the ones who pummeled Wildfire into oblivion.
No, that was Lone Star.
That was
Lone
Lone Star. That's a different
those
company.
guys.
That was a different company. Yep. Knight Errant does have an MO of being a little bit like more like crude and ruthless than Lone Star, though.
Really?
Yeah, and they even have a MO of being a little bit better equipped than Lone Star.
And who? And is it the Knight Errants that are holding the hospital hostage?
As of right now, Knight Errant has taken over security at the hospital. Yes.
Ooh, I have an idea, guys. I'm really thinking this whole like plan things out thing through.
I
you know?
love that. I love that, Wildfire. What do you got?
All right, Gear Jammer.
Duh.
You have like scout drones or something, right?
Huh.
Why don't you just fly a scout drone up there to see if the dragon's still there?
Okay.
Well, that's
Like we
That's-
drive over there and just scout it out or something?
sure. And then I could, we can tap that in and just put it on our displays, so we have full visual without us being there.
Yeah, and if the dragon's not even there, we don't really need to go to the hospital.
And but
Well,
the
if
dragon's not there, then
we
we're
can just destroy the hospital.
What was that, Gear Gemma?
If Dragon's not there, we can just destroy hospital.
Yeah.
Okay, that I
If
will
Cypher says
allow.
okay. Yes! Let's do it.
If,
Let's go.
if there's no dragon, we don't want to kill the dragon. Dragons
Right.
are so cool. We
Yeah.
don't want to kill it.
Screw the people who are working at the hospital.
Oh
everybody
shit!
else.
I didn't even
We
think about that. What?
we
Wait,
don't
is
have
the agent there? Oh no! Wait, I take it back.
Well, that's
Christy got excited. I take it back.
You already said it. You already.
like endorsement. It is now printed.
Exactly.
Were there windows on that floor?
No.
No, but
There was a
I have
hole, right?
Yeah, you guys would know that there were windows on the floor. Like most of the rooms
okay.
do have. There are some rooms that are kind of like inner hall rooms that probably don't have windows, but the ones on the outside would. Mhm.
But there was also a hole in the ceiling, right, where he came down.
There was. They were currently had construction crews paid in there to work on like fixing it.
Yeah, so that's still probably a hole.
And
Oh, thank you,
Cool.
Victoria, for all the gifted subs. We
Wow.
appreciate that.
Wow.
And Purely Exclusive was just saying that they came over from our Star Wars, and we love to have you here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Eric's coming in strong with the bits too.
Eric,
They're trying to get to level 5 on this hype train right now.
3 minutes.
I know they're getting close too. It's real close.
Ooh, Jack. You could also scout for spirits, right? Oh, but you have to go, huh? That's your body.
No, I mean I could sit here and send my astral projection to go look at anything.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't a spirit hurt you in the astral realm, right?
Well, it could if it.
but
Got the
in
jump
order
on.
to get drones, we still have to go.
Yeah.
So we load up everything in the van and go over and take a look.
Yeah. I can't do anything from down here, other than set the building on fire. So.
Well, that's certainly an option in the toolbox.
You can do that from next door as well.
Well, it's easier if I'm there, but yeah.
Whoa! All the bits.
Well,
Wow.
Good grief.
We're on
Victoria.
the hype train.
We're on the hype train, everybody.
Choo-choo.
That's so good.
where are we, the group?
Currently, I think you guys were still outside of where you guys picked up Coinsplitter. So you guys have him in the van, I believe, and you guys are just discussing. Okay, what are we doing next?
I can't remember how much crap Gearjammer brought with him to the last.
I thought we brought the whole van and everything because when we got Coinsplitter, we were actually going after like squadrons of police cars.
Right.
Yeah, I know we're in the van. I just can't remember if I have the big drone in the back and the quad rotors.
I think you probably brought everything. If I know Gear Jammer like I know Gear
Yeah.
Jammer,
Yeah.
I think he would have put everything in the trunk.
I think so too.
He said, "Oh, mission, let's load it up."
That's it.
Let's bring all the heavy machine guns in the van, the cannon on the drone.
And wait, didn't somebody, for some reason I remember, was the van invisible?
Yeah, I made it invisible. Yeah.
Okay, is it still invisible or?
I'm probably not concentrating on it after we left.
Okay, okay.
the
How
area.
long does it last for? Like, how far away did we get before we like rematerialize?
I don't know. How? I guess until I'm done concentrating, probably like an hour.
Like your
or something.
maneuver every turn or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the concentrate. I think it's just you expend your maneuver to keep the spell concentrated on.
Oh shit!
We never really talked about it at all.
Yeah. Well, it was one of those things that, like I said, like this Genesis system is more narrative in the way it plays, and it's not as gritty when it comes to dice. So
Yeah.
I try to let it be a little bit more narrative and flamboyant that way. So
And it was kind of one of my abilities we carried over when we switched the system to.
yeah, that too. Yeah.
All right, I'm good with at least scouting.
Okay.
So to that game,
Hospital.
a little bit, just a little bit of look.
Okay.
Like-
Yeah.
I can make the van invisible again. Like when we get closer.
Probably a good idea.
We just go into parking garage and park.
Yeah, that's true. There were other buildings there.
And there must be a garage for hospital.
Yeah, you're right. It's a hospital, so
We just go park and then we send in the drones.
Is survival a skill in this game? Can anybody confirm? If it is, it's one we don't use very often.
streetwise,
It is.
skullduggery,
It is.
survival.
Survival.
Yep.
Okay. Why don't all of you go ahead and make an average 2 purple survival check for me with what you guys just said?
Wow.
Oh my goodness!
2 purple.
What can I say? You know, it's cunning. That's what I'm good at.
Same, please.
Oh, look at that. Nice roll.
I just lost my arm. I am a little distracted.
Makes sense. Yeah, as Gearjammer says this and you guys are all thinking, you remember when you went to the hospital, there is, in fact, a parking garage right next to the hospital. I mean, you guys have been there before, so you guys kind of remember as Gearjammer says it. Yeah, there. I remember it now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that.
Your jammer, meanwhile, has no idea. Is just assuming that there must be somewhere to park at the hospital.
You know,
Oh yeah.
I like that idea. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go somewhere, like, we just need to be in the vicinity, like, as long as we're within, like, a block or two, right?
Wait a second. This is the same hospital that I would know that there's a garage here because I fucked up those police cars in this garage.
No, that was next to the police station that you did.
that
to.
was the other.
Yeah,
okay,
that was the other
okay.
parking garage. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
There are a lot of garages that wildfire is destroyed.
There's a lot of police stations.
There's a lot of everything that's on fire is destroyed.
That one hotel.
Hey, thank you so much, chat. You guys are awesome. They completed a level 5 hype train. That was
They're
awesome.
still going.
You guys are... Now everyone's broke.
5 subs, 8,420 bits.
Incredible, guys. That's amazing. Thank you all so much.
So
Better
yeah, let's pull up to the.
Yeah, let's pulling up to the
Your
garage.
jammer's driving his way over.
Turn invincible.
Are you gonna turn the van invisible?
Oh yeah.
Did you make a roll for that last time?
Um,
Did we have you make a roll?
I think I did.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a utility thing that I can roll.
Okay. We'll have to double check on the difficulty, but I would say probably. I think the base started at 1, and then it added magic. Utility magic. Here we go. A check cast utility spell should always be easy if that check seems too easy for what you want to accomplish.
I think we were calling it 3.
Did we call it 3? I was saying because this is, I mean, you're trying to make a rather large vehicle invisible. So
Right.
I would say it'd probably definitely be more than easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do 3 then. And I think you
Because
guys,
I think it was 2
Yeah.
because it was big, and then the third one because I'm carrying it over time.
okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I think.
Yeah, I'm good with that rolling.
I can't remember.
Cypher
but-
just magically went.
Oh
into
shit!
Hogwarts and learned a bunch of skills.
I've never failed a spell before.
Oh!
We're invisible, guys. We're invisible. We're invisible. It's cool. We're not
Oh
invisible
no.
for the audience, but I cast the spell. We're invisible.
Yeah, you do have 4 advantages.
So, and wildfire is telling everybody that we're invisible.
Yes. Make a deception check, Wildfire.
Gear jammer is then very, I guess I'll say, aggressively defensive driving. Because assuming that we're invisible, if somebody is speeding up, I'm assuming I have to get the hell out of the way.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
I am driving as if nobody can see me.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'll let it.
Like
I'll let
being
it
on a
go
motorcycle.
until we get like to right at the garage and be like, "Hey guys, we're not."
What?
invisible."
Here's what I need to do. Everybody, tell me what your vigilance is. Like, what dice you have as your vigilance pool.
3
'Cause-
green.
3 green. Okay. Anybody have better than
No, 1 yellow, 1 green.
1 yellow, 1 green?
yellow, 2 green.
Okay. Go. The difficulty of your deception check is going to be 1 red, 2 purple. It's going to be contested against the highest of the group's vigilance.
All right.
I'm going to make it a contested check. Oh, you succeed. You guys believe you're invisible. So all of a sudden, I need for Gearjammer to make a driving check for me as he's
I'm
starting
wearing my seatbelt. I
as-
always wear a
as he's
seatbelt.
starting
Also, always wear my seatbelt.
as Gearjammer's flying down the street and he sees like the headlights of several vehicles like coming out and he doesn't think that they can see him, so he's like weaving in and out of traffic.
What is the difficulty?
I would say, Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say the difficulty is 2 purple, but I'm gonna give you a black setback just because of your mindset right now.
Where's my drive?
Where?
For the audience, we're definitely not invisible at all. I failed a lot.
All right, no problem at all for Gear Jammer. That's one of his specialties. You do have 2 advantage if you'd like to spend them on anything.
Like, we get to red lights and Gear Jammer's jumping up on the sidewalk because, can't sit in traffic. Somebody will rear end us.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you have to run every light.
Oh my god.
You're visible running every red light. So good.
You're gonna have tickets in the mail out the ass.
License plate cameras.
Oh no, you're gonna have so many tickets.
Oh no.
Wait, let's fast forward tomorrow morning to another Lone Star office, and one officer's just looking at a screen like this and just hey,
watching on CTV, what the fuck?
Hey, Vern, you seeing this? It's the same van. It's the same van every time.
Every single camera. Once we get a couple blocks away from the hospital, I'll be like, hey guys, we aren't actually invisible.
What?
Huh? I failed. It happens.
Well, then do it again!
Oh, I didn't really think about doing that.
It's magic. I don't know how it works.
I mean, normally I just give it a 1 shot if it doesn't work. But I can. I can try again.
Try again, please.
When this is done, I am shaking you upside down until I get all your money.
Good luck.
He still owes me money for rent.
Good luck.
I'm just saying, I'm first in line before Gear Jammer.
You want to call it 4 purple since I failed? Try to cast it again?
What we'll do, instead of doing 4 purple, we'll do, it's the same difficulty, but with an upgrade this time.
Ooh.
Okay.
So it's going to turn one of those purples into a red challenge die.
Okay.
Mhm.
If I fail this one again, just kick me out of the game for the rest of the night.
Oh, piece of cake.
Wow.
But there's threats.
I will
Probably
say that having a hard time coping with the fact that you failed the first time
I am.
and hid it from your entire party for several blocks. You're undergoing a little bit of pressure there, so you're going to take 3 strain.
Right.
Plus whatever strain it costs you to cast the spell. So
Isn't it normally 2 strain?
it's normally
for a
2,
spell?
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this time the van does go invisible.
Alright, we're actually invisible this time. I mean it, this time.
I believe him.
Make a vigilance check.
What's the difficulty?
What is your well, honestly, I'm just gonna say 2 purple, just to have fun.
Okay.
Because he's not really, he's not trying to deceive you right now, so it wouldn't be contested.
Really? I don't believe him.
You're Jimmer, you don't believe him, you think he's deceiving you again. Cypher, yeah, he's being honest with you.
Okay, it tracks. I believe you.
I wouldn't lie to you, Cypher.
I mean, you just did 2 seconds ago.
Did you record it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I was going to say if you didn't record it, then it didn't happen. But
Coinsplitter in the back's like, yeah, you did lie to us all.
well, I mean, it happens. It comes with the job, guys. Come on. Keep driving. Stop looking at me with those disappointed
Gear Jammer's
eyes.
still driving, but I'm going to send a message to Coinsplitter.
Okay.
Just a little 30-second gif of somebody getting delivered shit pounded out of them by the police.
Set this whole fucking car on fire.
You don't know. I ain't sending it to you.
Private.
So surprisingly enough, you guys really have quite an easy time getting to the hospital. When you kind of start pulling in, you can actually see the multi-floored facility there in front of you. Can't remember what floor that dragon was on.
He was near the top. I think
It was near the top, like
3
near the
floors from
top.
the top.
like the
Yeah.
12th floor or the 10th floor or something like that. It was something up there.
It wasn't
and-
the top, but it was near the top, right?
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
3 floors down.
He went like through
Or
the
2
top
floors down.
floor and they brought him down one or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. They you can see as you kind of round the bend. I mean, you still have quite a distance to go because there's like a big, like almost like big front area that's like an area where you kind of go into the hospital area, and there's this big like open courtyard area out in the front that has a pathway that leads up, a driveway sort of thing. It kind of has this like loop area that you can loop around where people like would drop off individuals who are going to have appointments or things like that. You can see that there are several Knight Errant vehicles that are basically parked within that roundabout area. So it looks like they definitely beefed up security down by the front door. You can see the parking garage right there to the left of the building. It looks like a 5-level parking garage.
Oh, we're up to level 4.
All right.
Ikimashou.
Level 4? Okay. I'm going to try to change my music up a little bit here to get something different on as you guys are heading over
Oh,
here.
Oh yeah, my volume way down.
Yeah, I didn't hear the music. I had to turn it up.
Yeah, Roll20's been funny for me tonight. I just haven't been messing with it.
Roll20's been
Yeah.
acting up.
Sometimes the music struggles on mine too.
I'm hearing it now.
Okay. So you guys pull into this parking garage. There's, I mean, first level, several cars parked in there. A lot of, I mean, we're getting close to the evening now, so it's night. It's probably about 8 p.m. ish. I think is about where we were at. I can't remember for sure, but I'm gonna say that that's where we're at.
It's getting dark.
Yeah,
if I
so
remember correctly.
I'm gonna say it's about that after all these things have happened. You guys make your way into this parking garage. Gear Jammer driving up these ramps. Gear Jammer, as you're going up like the second ramp, there is a rapidly approaching vehicle behind you as you see headlights just start shining towards you. And they're going super fast up this ramp. Like, how do you respond?
Do I what sort of vehicle is it?
You can't tell. It does look like some type of SUV in size, but because the headlights are basically like flash, like brightly shining up towards you, it makes it really hard to tell exactly what make and model vehicle it might be.
Okay, give me a second. Let me check something right quick. Where is it coming? Okay, I am going to, I actually have I think it's called, I think it's a skill or a talent. So I am going to use my talent to, basically rapidly increase my vehicle speed up to its maximum.
Okay, so you're just gonna floor it.
Yep.
All right, you guys all just back into your chairs as Gear Jammer floors it. You get to the second level of the parking garage, and you know how they kind of like you have to go around to the other side of the ramp. You're like flying through there, and you guys are just hearing the screeches of the tires as Gear Jammer is going as fast as he possibly can through these corners. It's almost as if the vehicle stays kind of steady behind you, and you climb the next one up to level 3, and you
I'm gonna look, sort of half glance back. Wildfire, we are being followed. I do not think you are working anymore.
Are they following us, or are they just driving?
But they are right behind us at high rate of speed, same as I. So,
Oh, you want me to take care of it? I can take care of it.
so can I. I could just put the car in park.
No.
As you get to the third floor and you're making your way around, that vehicle veers off and parks in one of the
See,
parking
look.
spots on the third level.
They parked.
Can
They're
we
not
go
following
look
us
at the
anymore.
vehicle now that it's like parked and the lights aren't shining on us?
Yeah, it's basically a jet black SUV.
What if it's those other runners? I hate
Oh.
those guys.
As they turn into park, your German's going to slow down and basically pull over towards like. So if you're picturing like a bunch of cars parked in a garage, just sort of pull over to the side right near them, and just sort of idle for a moment and wait and see who gets out of the SUV.
Okay. Yeah, the doors open on the SUV, and you see some people starting to get out. One person looks kind of like a tall elf figure with kind of slick back, dark hair. He's wearing these really big, they look like sunglasses. I wear my sunglasses at night. That kind of
The
plays.
worst kind of guy.
He's got.
Old man in my motorcycle.
he's got kind of like a leather jacket that he's wearing, and he's got and like the leather jacket has all like these like chains and stuff, kind of hanging from the leather jacket. He steps out of the driver's seat, passenger seat. A woman steps out of the passenger seat, and immediately Overwatch is like, and I know that one. That one was the one that came up to the van when you were all in the underground.
Oh, the one that was going to shoot me. Probably.
Most likely, probably, yes.
She don't know.
But yeah, basically she's a kind of attractive woman wearing basically almost all white, like this all white, like I want to say like fancy like trench coat ish that she's got wearing.
Didn't she threaten Overwatch and told us to like back off because it's like more than we can handle?
Yeah.
She did say that, yes.
I don't like them at all. I should have crashed their car while they were at high speed.
You should have.
I have slight idea.
I might, you know what? I have handouts of these guys. I'm gonna share these, and
Oh.
I'm gonna share these. I forgot that I'd prepared them, so I'm gonna put these on. I'm gonna switch over to our map view for everybody. So this is the first guy. This is kind of what he looks like.
Oh. Blackwing.
And I got these two kind of mixed up. This is now she didn't look exactly like this when you guys saw her before, but she looks like this now. And this is what she looks like. She steps out.
Oh. Is she the one?
She's got some interesting face paint that she's wearing.
Is she the one in the trench coat?
You also see an individual with kind of longer hair step out of one of the back seats. He looks like this. And then you see a big old guy come out of the back. And he looks like this.
Ooh.
Big old curling horns that wrap around.
You got a couple of those.
And then popping out is a younger female who looks like this. Does not look like fits in with this group at all.
That's the one. That's the one. I don't like that one.
Runner versus runner. I haven't had a night like this in a long time.
So, and Overwatch told us that this woman threatened him and was potentially going to kill Cypher, right?
I mean, because I was watching the whole thing happen, so yeah.
It looks like they're moving with quite a bit of haste as they're getting ready. Looks like they're going right to the edge of where the garage is open. Like, you know how like parking garages will have that little wall and then it's kind of open above it? And they're looking right towards the hospital, and then that big the big troll, he opens up the back of the SUV and he's getting this big, it looks like this big case, and he pops it open and he pulls out this thing. It almost looks like a kind of like a crossbow of some type, and it has this like reel wound on it, and he starts walking over the other side of the SUV, and you see him like hold it up towards the hospital. He goes and fires this cable, and you see him fire it right to about the 3rd floor of the hospital.
Ooh, I have another idea.
Your gamer's going to crack the window a little bit
Okay.
and send out 4 of his nat drones.
Okay. Sure. You're a little...
Park one of them on the shoulder of this troll.
Okay.
The other 3 sort of going to hang back, waiting. Seeing this gear jammer's got a pretty good idea what they're about to do. Is waiting for the one who threatened Cypher to start crawling across this rope.
Okay.
And then all 3 of them are going to swarm at her and slap trank patches on her.
Okay.
Well, I was also thinking we could get Overwatch to shoot the wire while they're crawling across. Just drop them.
I could hit that wire, no problem.
Damn,
Boys.
that's skill.
He's got a silencer, right? It stops
Yeah.
the gun from making noise.
Well, to a certain extent.
Little Nat
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Strange go and fall to ground and go splatter.
You see, as you guys are having this conversation, that orc, he basically has this other contraption, and it kind of grips the end of the wall, and he's kind of like tightening it. He's like moving it, and it looks like it's gripping the wall on this side. So it looks like there's this very tight cable that goes right across. And then you see him look towards the individual with the sunglasses. He kind of just gives him a nod. And then the individual with sunglasses like takes his cigarette that he's smoking and puts it down on the ground and just squashes it out. And then gestures towards the smaller girl. He's like, and she kind of runs over and hops onto his back. And he gets close to this thing and he takes out this contraption. It looks like almost like a small metal pulley. And he clips it to the cable. And you watch it go, and he zings all the way down the cable. He disappears out of view with speed with this younger girl on his back.
Can you pull me up closer to the edge, like closer to them, so we can see them go far away? Like for the next set.
Space that I can pull into.
Let's see. I'll roll for it. There is a open parking space 6 spaces away from where they currently are.
We have 2 options. I can park over there, or I can just back into their car. We are invisible. They will not know what hit them.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but that metal pulley, it is made of metal.
So am I. What's your point?
The second one to go is the woman, and she
She's
Yeah.
the one that threatened
Clips on.
Cypher.
clips on and just
And
lets
she's
go.
starting, I'm gonna have
I
them
don't
all,
like her.
all 3 of them.
I don't like her.
You're gonna
All 3 of the nat drones are gonna slap trank patches on her.
trank patches. Okay. What do they do? Well, I still think you do have to make a roll for that.
Or I have no idea. Find my nat drone.
Yeah, find your
Oh.
nat drones and see what you have to do for that.
What are you doing, Wildfire?
So
What's the cable made of? Or the
I-
thing that's connected to the wall?
I kind of envision it as like think of like a power like one of the electricity cables that are on power lines.
Yeah.
Like it's like a heavy almost metallic material that is.
Does that fall under the lines of my animate objects for metal?
I would assume yes. Yeah.
Can I animate the rope as she's crossing it and make it break?
You can certainly try.
these make each one would make a brawl check or because it's a melee attack.
So it's considered a melee attack. Okay. Let me.
I'm assuming so because when we set them up, all the drones have proficiency in brawl. So I'm assuming that must be what we set it as.
Okay. So to make this attack, you're going to be rolling. Its base is going to be 2 purple difficulty because it's a melee engaged attack, and you will add. This person has a defense rating of 2, so you have to add 2 black setback to your die pool.
Hold on, I gotta sync it here too. I'm gonna flip a story point because that lets me add a. Is that an upgrade or a blue boost? I can never remember.
Story point would be an upgrade on your side. I also do want to mention that this person has a talent, an NPC talent called Adversary 1, which means you have to upgrade your difficulty by 1. It's a way to make some of the bigger bosses a little bit tougher.
Okay, now when I make one of these for each, the check would be the same for each drone.
Each drone, yep. If you're trying to nail all 3 of them, yep, it'd be the same.
Nail all 3. I don't know how much strain she's got, but she's gonna take a whole boatload of. I can hit with it. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, first one.
Well, that's interesting.
Wow.
A failure with 2 triumphs. Go ahead and roll your second one.
Hold on, yeah, I gotta take off the upgrades. I'm not gonna throw any more story points.
Oh, not going to throw it for those? Okay.
I'm not gonna burn them all.
Oh, gotcha.
Second one.
Success with a triumph and a despair.
And third one.
That's a failure with a threat. Okay.
So, the first application gives 6 strain.
Okay.
The second application provides 5 strain.
Okay, well, the first one technically missed.
Oh, I thought the first one hit where.
No, it's basically what happened is you missed, but you got 2 triumphs. So 2 triumphs means even though you missed, something amazing happens because of it somehow. So we have to figure out what that is. The second one has a success on it, so that hits. So you did 6 strain on that one.
Strain, yep.
Yep, and that also has a triumph on it.
Oh, okay, so see your spending triumph.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so well, for the one with 2 triumph, can I say that one that missed ended up just as it's swarming around trying to get to her, misses it just literally right into the eye.
Oh yeah, ow! Yeah. So now she's kind of blinded as she's doing that. Sure, I will say that's fine.
And then the triumph on the second one. I am just hitting everything. I will say, you know what? I don't know if what the hell? Where'd my? Can't see the chat window anymore. Oh, there it is. Why has this popped out? I'm gonna have to reset roll.
I think
did you already roll your thing?
I have not.
Okay, I will upgrade the ability of wildfires check.
Oh, with your triumph, there you go. Okay, so you get an upgrade from the triumph of Gearjammer. I am going to say that for the despair, basically, as these nat drones go, even though they're so small, you have revealed the nat drones to the other members who have not gone down yet. So despite them trying to do this stealthily and staying hidden, the other individuals that are still up there are on to these little nat drones now as this happens all at once.
Fair enough.
So Wildfire was getting ready to do his thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to animate metal on the cable itself.
Okay.
Just to kind of make it like act like a snake and let go and just start dangling, you know?
Okay.
Make it slack so she can't fly up there anymore.
Okay.
And she's already on it and blind.
Yeah, now she's like, she's got one hand like up on her eye, the other one like this, and wondering why she's feeling so weak and dazed.
I have it set as 2 purple. I don't know if that would be correct.
Seems correct.
I don't think I have anything that affects this.
You also get an upgrade.
Yeah, you
I
also
have
get
the
an upgrade.
marked.
I am going to use a GM story point, and I'm going to upgrade your difficulty by 1.
All right. All right. That's fair. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that affects this specific. Nope. All right. I'm just going to roll it. Nice.
Succeeds with 2 advantage.
Nice. I'm going to take that strain away.
So the cable begins to bend and snake, and what exactly do you want it to do?
I
Like,
just want it to let go of that thing that it's holding against the wall. I just want it to kind of like melt off of that and let go.
Oh, you want the whole cable just to fall out?
Yeah,
Okay.
whole cable gone.
All right. You guys just hear a scream, and you see panic as the 2 other individuals that are still up there, the one with the long hair and the big, massive troll, just rush up to the wall and they start looking down. And you just hear, like, wailing and moaning coming from down below.
Oh, dude, I wonder if the other 2 fell that were on the far side.
No, they were probably up there already. They were probably all the way up.
Oh, right, they got over. How'd they get in? It was in a wall.
Oh, that's true. They're just hanging.
Well, you guys don't like have visual on the far side of everything from where you currently are. Like you'd have to get like closer to the edge or pull into that spot that you guys were thinking about doing to be able to see exactly what happened. You guys only heard what happened from where you are.
Peeling out to that parking spot.
Okay, you got it. You're still invisible. Are you still invisible? Are you concentrating on that while you're doing that, or are you now visible?
Because it was just a because it was just a quick like instantaneous like let go kind of thing. I wasn't thinking that I was concentrating on the animate objects so much.
Oh sure, yeah. It's just like a quick.
It was just a quick like melt, let go, and go away type
Okay.
thing. If you want to say I had to drop concentration for that, I can.
No, it's fine. So Gearjammer pulls into that spot, and you can see that there's panic going on. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna have us go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
Because they see the nat drones and they're gonna try to destroy them.
All right.
So I think we need to roll initiative for this. So I'm gonna put a turn. Let me clear this turn order first, guys. Remove all turns, clear, and you guys should be set to go with your initiatives. I'm gonna say you guys are going to. You guys roll cool because you guys knew exactly what you were doing. I'm gonna have them roll vigilance because they're kind of being ambushed here a little bit by you guys.
And this is the big guy and the guy that had the glowing eyes, right?
It's the big guy, yeah, the glowing eyes and the long hair. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
Let's see if this will allow me to do this. This way. There we go. That's a good roll.
Why did it not put me on the turn order?
Did you roll vigilance in your combat section?
Oh no.
Okay, that's yeah. Go ahead and you can re-roll in your combat section. That's how you got to get it to hop in there. There you go.
Hey, that's a better roll.
I am gonna roll for the woman. She won't probably be able to do too much depending on what happens, but I'm gonna roll for her anyway.
They need to stop rolling so good. Like, actually.
They did roll really good. Alright. I'm gonna change our
Oh, do I need to roll for that or no?
Remember, we're gonna say they're a minion group, so why don't you roll on, like, just roll 1
Okay.
for them, and they'll kind of all go and act together. And your nat drones might be set at a minion. Like, I think there might be like a minion bubble that's clicked in already for those.
I get a whole bunch of random upgrades and crap on that I forgot to clear out.
Yeah,
Oh,
we had to like customize a lot of that when we switched systems to make that work.
And just see, I want to make sure they're flagged as a minion. Thought I saw it somewhere. Oh no. Really?
Yeah, you got a lot of negative dice in there for some reason.
No, I lost. Well, let me try this again.
Let me clear that one off of there, and then you can.
No, it looks like it erased the nat drones.
Erase the nat drones.
I can. Yeah, all the stats are gone.
Are you is there a tab issue here with like the vehicle tab versus the?
Yeah, no, I'm looking at right now. Everything is zeroed. Brawn 1, agility.
It is. Whoa! What happened?
We scrubbed everything.
That's crazy.
I did it for all the drones.
Everything's gone for the drones. And I don't even remember what their stats were.
Oh, that's
I think it was 5 and everything, right?
hold on.
Pull up that let's do this, Matthew. Pull up that that PDF document that's pinned in the Discord.
Hold on. I know the only one they really had a beat. And I'm just, where was the?
Are you in character sheet and not NPC sheet? Just asking.
Oh yes, that's why. It needs to be an NPC sheet.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
You're welcome. I've done it before.
That's the issue. Yep. Woo. That's the issue. Got it. Cool.
Cannot believe I wasted 2 successes on an initiative roll for a nat drone.
No, it's good because just because it's that anybody could take that spot. So let's put it in descending order and make sure everything's flipped the way it needs to be. That NPC is going to get to go ahead of that. Okay. So first to go is actually an NPC this round, and the big guy is going to go first. And he pulls out a shotgun and is going to try to blow up one of these little nat drones with it. So it's short range, so that's 1 purple difficulty. I will say Well, do they have any like armor or anything like that? Or are they just these little itty bitty things? Yeah. So he's just gonna go ahead and just fire this Remington room sweeper at your little gnat drone that's buzzing around in front of him. And hits for nine damage.
It had a threshold of 2.
so that little gnat drone is just like blown to smithereens. He does suffer a point of strain in the process with the threat. And then the second NPC that gets to go is actually the guy with the long hair. And he sees one of those gnat drones too, and he's going to... He's gonna just, he has a small pistol that he kind of pulls out, and he's gonna just fire his Beretta at it. Oh! For some reason it didn't put the damage on there, but the base damage is 5, so it's,
Yeah,
so
they did a 1 of 2.
so it's a 10. And with the 2 advantages, he's going to pass a boost to the woman who fell. And that ends their turn, bring us to our first PC's go.
Firearm shotguns are there. Anyone got an idea? Or if not, got one.
I've got many ideas. You can go though.
Gearjar is just going to sort of lean an arm out his window. And in true Larry Bird fashion, gonna chuck a grenade over to where they are.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you park 6 spaces away. Is that where you're parked currently? And you're not getting out of the vehicle. So this will be technically, well, I think grenades are short range, right? You'd have to get out and move a little bit closer probably to do this.
Okay, now I'll get out and I'll move a little closer.
Okay, so you get out now. You're visible, and you're coming behind the cars. So you use your maneuver to move up there, chuck the grenade. You got it. Who you throwing it at? Who you targeting?
Well, they're both in front. They're both like looking right over the railing, right?
Yeah, you have to, like, the way this game works is you have to target like one of them because of the way the blast quality works.
Fair enough.
You have to kind of pick one to target, and then the other one would, if you get enough advantage, the other one would take some damage too.
Okay, yeah, then I will aim for Big Boy.
Big Boy, you got it.
He took a shotgun at my little babies, so.
His team also threatened Cypher, so that's a no-no.
So the way this works is you're going to have 1 purple as your difficulty,
Oh, okay.
2 black setback on it because of his defense rating.
Okay. And what the hell? I'm going to flip another story point to upgrade it because
You got it.
I need to blow this guy up.
Oh, and adversary 1, so you upgrade at 1 for this guy too.
How do we see our... The story point pool is gone for me. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I was going to say, it's showing up for me. It's weird.
I just had to sync it because I was also zeroed out on both.
Mine
Oh,
got
yeah.
closed somehow.
Yeah, last night we had some weird API stuff going on with it, and this game also has the same APIs that we were using last night, so... Oh, a success! With a
And a
triumph! Oh! So, the base damage of this is going to be 7 plus 1, so 8 damage. Now, you have choices to make here, Gear Jammer. So this is a frag grenade, so it technically is soakable damage. She's going to soak a little bit of that. Actually, because of, and you would know this, because of his kind of natural troll dermal deposits, just the way his flesh is, It looks like he soaked a lot more of this than you'd expect. He does take some wounds and does take some injury, but it didn't do as much as you had hoped. But you do have, I'm going to spend a threat to give you a point of strain during the process of doing this. You do have a triumph. You can activate blast and it'll deal 7 to the guy right next to him. With it, you can crit him with vicious 2, meaning the crit would be a plus 20 on the scale.
Yeah, let's crit him.
You want to crit him? All right.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Go with the crit. You got it. Let's do this. So I'm going to crit, and it's vicious 2, so it's a plus 20 on the crit scale. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this critical on him. See what it ends up. Staggered. Attacker may immediately attempt another free attack against you using the same dice pool as the original attack. So you can throw a second grenade if you'd like.
Why the hell not?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now, here's a question on this. It says using the same dice pool. Does that mean I keep the upgrade?
Same exact dice pool. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So basically, you're just like, and then you get to throw, like, as he's staggered and knocked back, you take another grenade and you just chuck it. You get a free action attack. Look at that.
Left.
You know when you play skee ball and the balls come out of the like dispenser thing?
That's
That's how
it.
I imagine your grenades. They're just rolling out of your hand.
Unfortunately, this one's going to miss. But there's 2 advantages there. As you attack, I would say that the grenade probably misses completely and goes off the edge of of the parking garage.
That poor lady.
And then you just hear an explosion from the distance.
Okay.
But you have 2 advantages, so you can do with those what you want or narratively describe something that's beneficial.
I will pass along a upgrade to Big Boy's next, an upgrade to his difficulty on his next attack. Something tells me
Okay.
it's coming my way.
Upgrade to Big Boy, okay? You got it. Alright. So. NPC turn. Basically, the woman down there, you just hear a little bit more of like moans and groans. And that ends her turn. Why do I have 4 NPCs on this list?
So there's first.
There's the
elf.
2 big guys.
The 2 that went up already.
So we've got... And her. That should be it, right?
Weren't there 3 dudes and 2 women?
There were 2 that are already zung across. So I'm not... I did not roll for them because they're not
okay.
I don't have them as part of this encounter. So I'm going to take that one off because that doesn't seem right.
Did something of ours roll as an NPC? Yes, no?
The Nat drones probably rolled as NPCs.
Ooh, yeah.
I bet you that's what happened. Let me check.
Exactly what it was because we rolled him as an NPC.
Yeah.
So they should be... They're 2 and 0. So that should have been them that went. And I should have had the...
But they're dead now. So
There's 1 left.
oh, there's 1 left. Okay.
Yeah. I'll just have when we get to that 2-0 mark, Matthew, we'll just have the nat drones go like at the same time as that other NPC.
Okay.
And then so the nat drone can go.
Okay.
Or any PC can really go in any slot. So
Yeah.
basically the rest of you guys can go to finish off the round. So nat drone plus the rest of you.
I'll very cockily step out of the car.
Okay.
Big grin on my face. And I'll just try to animate the shotgun to curl up like Elmer Fudd style.
Okay. All right.
For the first part of my turn.
Okay.
2 purple. Are you gonna upgrade it at all, or is it just 2 purple?
2 purple? Yeah, just be 2 purple.
2 successes, a triumph, and a...
All right. How do you want it to? How do you want it to look?
Well, can I roll? Can I roll to also do the same thing to the guy's Beretta? With my ability Conduit as a maneuver.
What does conduit say? Like, what does it allow you to do?
You may spend a story point to perform a Arcana Primal or Key action as a maneuver. And technically it's a primal action.
I would say sure. Go for it. You got to spend a
Okay,
story point.
Yeah, let me see if this works before I describe it. Because it'll change it if it works.
All right. So you definitely hit it on the shotgun.
Yeah. So there's the story point. Here's the... Holy shit.
What?
So I cockily get out of the car. I'm smiling, and I look at both of them and say, man, you guys really shouldn't have come here. You're a little bit out of your league. And I'll flip my hands up, and both their guns will just bend.
They just curve all around. Almost like the shotgun is like pointing back towards him now.
Yeah.
And you can see like this anger and rage start to fill this troll's face. But what's crazy about this is when you do it to the Beretta, and now you get like a good look at this Beretta. This looks like a really nice gun that you just bent up. And immediately the guy with the long hair like looks at it and he's like, Maggie, what did you do to her? What did you do? And he's like holding this gun like a child in his hands. And he just starts like running his hands through his hair, and tears start forming up into his eyes. And then he starts looking at you. Why would you do such a thing? Why?
Well, you know, I'm just gonna like slowly scoot behind the car. This guy's a little bit crazy. I'll be like, okay, and I'll slide behind the car.
What do you want to do with those triumphs?
You mean the car he can see through?
Yeah. You can't hit me through it. What can I do with triumphs? I've never really gotten triumphs, I don't think.
You can say that because he's so like emotionally distraught now, that his next like ability will have an upgrade to the difficulty.
Yeah, I'll do it to both of them. Because I got out so cockily and said what I said, I rattle their brains a little bit. They both get upgrades.
Okay, you got it. You definitely rattled him. You injured Maggie.
Wah, wah.
All right, that ends a PC round. We've got all the other PCs left who would like to go. We forgot about Overwatch too on this, but I'm gonna say like he's putting his gun together.
Yeah, he's getting ready to take a shot on the other guy.
I don't really have anything. I'm a Matrix user. I don't even know if I brought my gun today. I never really bring my gun.
Hey, you can flip a story point and we can say you brought your gun.
Is there extra guns in this van?
I have a gun.
I don't think Gear Jammer has probably a gun under every seat in that van.
LMG on top the van.
There you go. You can literally just.
Can I Matrix into the car?
Yeah.
Is that something I can do?
Yeah, make a resonance test.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna be the car. What's the difficulty?
I'm just gonna say average 2 purple, because honestly, I don't think
Part of our network.
it's part of your network.
Oh, it is on my network.
So I won't even have you make a check.
Yeah, because I have a permanent like backdoor access, don't I?
You do. Yeah, so I would say you use your maneuver to do that.
Sure, and then I'll take control of the gun.
Okay. Yeah, you're inside the Matrix. You're like you're sitting behind this massive like cannon, like your little avatar like pulls up into the seat and straps in.
Hell yeah. What do I use for this?
Good question.
Well,
So
if you can give her access to the Ares Roadmaster character sheet.
oh, I could totally do that. Yeah, could totally do that. Vehicles, Ares Roadmaster. Let's go to edit. It should be in hers already. It says all
okay.
players. Yeah,
Yep,
so
yep.
you should be able to find the Ares Roadmaster.
Under weapons, you'll see there's a heavy machine gun.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so basically all you would have to do is where it says character name,
Yeah.
put your character name and make sure that it's like spelled perfectly correct, and it will attach your character sheet to the gun.
Okay.
And then all you'll have to do is click on down there where the little die right beside where it says gunnery. Because unfortunately this does use a gunnery skill.
Okay.
So who you firing at?
Probably the crazy guy.
Crazy guy. Okay, so here's the question. Now you can upgrade your attack, and that will take care of that one triumph because this guy's bewildered, or you can just wait till it gets to his turn, and then he'll upgrade his difficulty. So it's your choice. You can take the upgrade now to yours, or we can push it.
Sure.
Okay, so you can get an upgrade on your shot,
Sure.
and that'll take care of that triumph from
Yeah,
wildfire. Yep.
Yeah. What's the difficulty on this?
This is well, for this range, it would be 2 purple dice
Alrighty.
because he hasn't gotten a maneuver closer to you guys yet.
Right. Alright. Let's see how. Oh.
Oh, the gun just starts going off. But it's hitting the cars like in the parking garage. Like it's just shattering glass everywhere. Car alarm goes and just bullets flying everywhere.
I guess that's my turn. There's a reason I go into the Matrix and not shoot things. And learn.
You do have 2 advantage, so
Bye. I will. Oh, I will boost. I feel like I should boost Wildfire because he made that guy really angry.
okay. Wildfire, you're witnessing this, and it's giving you a boost of confidence now that, even though that none of the bullets hit, it's definitely suppressive fire, and you definitely need the cover right now.
Yeah, I'm more comfortable now.
All right, and you couldn't even see the gun; you just hear it and see the flashing, because of your invisibility that you're holding on to. All right, so that's Cypher's turn, bringing us to Jack and the last drone.
All right. How far are these guys from where I'm sitting in the car?
From the van, they're considered just into medium range, so you'd have to do a maneuver to get into short.
All right. I'll climb out of the van to get into short range of these guys.
Okay, so you basically are heading back, going through, like, passing a few of the vehicles that are now, like, going crazy, and the gun is still going off. Like, there's just rapid fire coming from the van.
And then I'm gonna try to blast at the troll, I guess, because he's the one that's taking some damage, right?
Yeah, definitely. He looks like he took a grenade.
Chucked
Yep.
at him, yeah.
Yep.
Then I'll aim at him. I'm gonna try to do an empowered deadly magic attack. Let's see. This is gonna. I don't even know.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good for him.
We'll see.
What is this?
Difficulty 4. It's 1
Okay.
for the base, 2 for empowered, and 1 for deadly.
Hey, he is adversary 1, so you will upgrade
Okay.
1.
upgrade that as well. See if I even hit him.
I probably had to maneuver forward too, actually, so I'm probably up there behind a car up there.
Well, if you wanted to spend 2 strain and maneuver back like you described, you could do that, but that's your
No.
choice. No? Okay.
No, I'm doing bad on strain right now.
All right,
so-
you got it.
Excellent. This is
Oh.
perfect. So
2 successes, 2 advantage.
So this is base 4 because of my intellect, times 2 because it was empowered, so it's base 8. Because it's deadly, it's crit rating 2 with vicious 4. So I'll crit with vicious 4. So 8 damage, and then yeah.
Is this soakable damage or non-soakable damage?
It is soakable damage.
It is soakable damage? So-
He may soak a big old chunk of it.
Yeah, he does soak a big old chunk of it, but you're gonna crit
Let's
With-
go.
with times 40, plus he already has 1 critical injury, so that's gonna make it a 50.
Yeah.
Describe what this looks like first as you're rushing up and casting your spell.
Or I'm like, kind of picking past the cars. They're like, oh golly, it's that car's a bit loud.
With the gun.
Oh well, Cypher, be careful where you shoot that. And I'll coalesce some like vicious shards of magical energy and just like send them at him at speed of sound.
Oh yeah, and they're like spinning. They look almost like they're forming into like magical glass as it goes flying towards him to pierce him. And here's the critical. Crippled.
Limb crippled. Oh my.
Limb crippled until healed or replaced. Increase difficulty of all checks that use that limb for 1 difficulty. Let's do this. I'm gonna roll a d4.
Uh-oh.
1 will be right arm. 2 will be left arm.
Okay.
3 will be right leg. 4 will be left leg. Right leg. You shot him in the leg, and he immediately like drops the broken shotgun and just like falls back a little bit.
My leg.
Wow, that worked. End turn.
And turn. Good turn. That nap drone can go. That last one that's around.
So that last one is going to go right at Mr. Longhair that's upset about his gun
Sure.
and try to slap a trank patch on him because that's all he can bloody do.
All right, you got it. The difficulty on this is going to be 2 purple is your base with no setback. This guy isn't wearing any armor.
Purple. Now we make a. Why does this sit there? Okay. There we go. I think I've got that set right now. So let's try if I just click this.
Unfortunately, it's going to miss, but with a triumph.
We got the triumphs tonight.
Yeah, you guys are rolling crazy triumphs tonight. Like, they're almost every roll you guys are throwing one out there.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing is buzzing right at his face, and he's got right into the mouth.
I'm going to say he has an upgrade to the next thing he tries to do. Upgraded difficulty. Got it. Okay, so the nat drone, I would say, is gone now. Is it swallowed, basically? And that brings us to the top of the next round with 2 NPCs. These guys are looking pretty bad already. The one who's like favoring his leg now is like stumbling, and he shouts, and he's like, he's just like, Blackwing, we got it here. You keep going. Get that dragon. And then just kind of like looks over towards you, and he is going to use his maneuver to pull out his Panther assault cannon, and he's pointing it directly towards all of you. Let me see who he's gonna shoot at. I'll roll for this. He's gonna fire it at I'll roll a d6. 1, 2, it'll be Wildfire. 3, 4, it'll be Gear Jammer. 5, 6, Jack. Gear Jammer. You're the lucky one.
Oh.
Panther Assault Cannon. So I've got, this is at medium. Oh, you moved up, right?
Yeah, so I would be in short range, Tim.
Short range. That's 1 purple base. Do you have any defense that I would need to add black dice for?
Yep, I have 2 range defense.
2 range defense. Anything else that you would want to do?
I know he's got a upgrade on his difficulty from.
He does. Actually, he has 2 upgrades on his difficulty because of his current situation.
I don't think I have anything. Nope. That's it.
All right, 1 purple, 2 black, 2 upgrades. Panther Assault Cannon, firing away. Oh!
Oh no.
That'll hit for 14 soakable damage.
Okay. That's a soak. 5, so that's 9 damage.
And he's going to take 2 strain because of the threat. And it looks like immediately, like this thing is like pouring smoke out the front. But you watch him and he's like pulling it, and it looks like he has to like open it up. It looks like this weapon has to be reloaded. That's all he's gonna do on his turn. As this impacts, how are you looking so far, Gear Jammer? You looking okay?
Gear Jammer is looking. He's bleeding.
He's bleeding. Gear Jammer is bleeding as he stumbles back, as all 3 of you are kind of like standing in the same spot. The guy who is going crazy.
Oh, he's mad at me.
He is. He can only see you. Like that's
Yeah.
right now. You're the only one that he has is looking at.
He has eyes for you.
Oh, he has eyes for you.
Really sweet. That's
You took
really
away
sweet.
one of his abilities. He has to have a pistol in order to do it, and you took away that ability. So he is going to pull out a knife.
That guy has a pocket knife.
He has a knife. and he just charges you.
GT.
He has to suffer 2 strain in order to do this because he had to pull out the knife and then charge. But he is going to try to cut you with his knife.
BT is always right. BT was a genius.
BT is always right. So that's two purple, and he does have 1 upgrade on his difficulty.
I have 1 melee defense.
1 melee
Question.
defense. Yeah.
Is he going through the car or is he going around the car? Because technically he's
Well,
behind the car.
He had backtracked and said that he wouldn't have spent the 2 strain
okay.
to take cover.
Yeah,
If
Technically, I
if
would've
that
had
would have
to spend a 2
happened,
strain.
the guy would have face planted into the side of the van.
Yeah, technically I had to use 2 strain to go forward. That's why I was saying like.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's better
gotcha.
just to wash it.
Got it. Okay, so he's gonna try to stab you. Misses with a triumph.
Oh.
I'll do this. I will say that you get slashed, like you dodge the slash as he's coming at you. He stumbles into you a bit, and it causes you to lose concentration, and the van is now visible.
All right, that's fair.
And now you can see the big gun is just up there, firing away, blasting all these car windows out.
I'm like, he's running at me with a knife, and I'm like, oh no, BT told me this was gonna happen. BT told me this was gonna happen,
He did.
and that's all I could think about.
Awesome. That ends their turn, bringing us to a PC.
I could attack him if
It's
nobody
up
else.
to
Has
either you or I'm gonna chuck another explosive at the big guy. So
I'll do an attack real quick.
Okay.
Because he's in close range with me, like firebolt isn't gonna work out here. So I'm gonna I'm gonna like my attack spell is to conjure a knife and stab him, but it's an attack spell.
You got it.
I'm a
Sure.
knife fight this guy.
You're gonna knife fight him?
Yeah.
Knife fight in the parking garage. Perfect. This has Shadowrun written all over it.
What I'm waiting is for the two of them to start walking towards you to go on.
Yeah.
It's 2 purple. Does he have armor?
He does not.
Okay.
He has adversary 1 though, so you do have to upgrade it once.
Okay. I have a blue boost.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to stab him with my fiery knife.
Oh,
Let's go!
That's vicious. Oh man.
Oh.
So what is your base damage with your fiery knife?
Isn't spell attacks your?
I think it's your whatever your cunning is for your primal, plus whatever successes you have.
Where is it? So it's 5. I have 5 ranks in primal.
So 5 plus 3 is 8 damage. Magical damage is soakable. Am I right in saying that?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
All right. He does soak some of it.
And this was an attack with a triumph.
So you can crit.
Let's crit him.
How many advantages do you have to have to crit again, like for spells?
I'm gonna use all of my advantages to heal strain.
Okay, you can do that. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strain or healed. So you're gonna crit this guy with your fire knife. Rolling a critical up. Stinger, increase difficulty of next check by 1 difficulty die.
Oh, it stings. It stings him real good.
You can see it definitely stings as the fire knife stabs him, and he regains his ground, and he looks like he's about ready to just lunge at you again. He's ignoring everything else that's around him, and he's just after you.
That's fair.
He's
I've
right
done this to
now.
myself.
Right now, it's worse than being cornered by a water elemental. Right now, a water spirit for you.
Good thing he can't summon those.
All right, is that in your turn, or you want to do anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay. NPC go. That woman again. Unfortunately, can't do too much in her current state. She's just she starts shouting now, but you guys, it's like all this is going on. The guns are shooting, like you can't really hear any. Like it's all just happening really fast. So we've got all the rest of the PCs who didn't go can go now.
Your general will jump and will chuck another explosive at the big guy.
All right, another grenade coming at the big guy. Sure.
Let's see. This time we'll go. What do I got here? Hey, you know what? We're gonna chuck my last frag grenade. Why not?
Okay.
That's 2 purple, 1 black, if I remember.
2 purple, 1 black, and 1 upgrade because of the adversary rating of this guy. Or it's 2 black. I'm sorry, he has 2 defense.
Yeah, 1 purple, 2 black.
That's right. Yep, and 1.
I've got it in there right. You know what? Just because we're not, I'm gonna flip another story point. Upgrade it. See if we got lucky.
All right, you got it.
Is it? Check again.
Oh,
A wash.
that's a wash.
Wow.
So unfortunately, the grenade goes into one of the broken windows of one of those cars that Cypher had shot up, and you watch as the car just ignites into flames, pouring out the windows.
Oh, okay. So I still have my maneuver left.
Yes, you still have your maneuver left.
Up. Would it be a single maneuver to get up to this guy?
Yeah, it'd be a single maneuver to get in engaged range with him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
You charging him?
I'm gonna charge him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use my headbutt incidental.
Disrespectful.
Yes. Does that just automatically? You have to roll for that, or What does it
No,
do?
it's, the character suffers 2 wounds, so I injure myself doing this.
Yeah.
But the target is knocked prone and disoriented until the end of the next round.
So disoriented means he has to add a black setback to anything that he does, and he's knocked prone. So you just slam this guy. You guys watch Gear Jammer throw a grenade, blow up a car, and then he just runs head first into this guy, and you hear, "Ooh!" and he slams onto the ground in front of Gear Jammer. Gear Jammer's got some blood pouring down his forehead now from it, but you probably hit one of those massive horns on the side of his head. Well done, Gear Jammer. Well done.
Really good.
So he has a black and prone. All right, awesome. Who else? We got 2 more PCs. The 2 others.
Question: have I hacked this hospital before? I feel like I did.
You did, but you only like scratched the surface. If you'd like to try to hack the hospital, you most certainly could.
Kind of useless here. I'm not. There's a reason I always stay behind. So I'm really torn because I need to keep my seatbelt on, but I also want to lay on the ground so I don't get shot. So I'm going to recline the seat.
Recline the seat.
I'm gonna recline the seat and keep the seatbelt on and try to hack the hospital. I'm gonna try and track the other 2 people that went on ahead.
Okay.
I want to try and slow them down, if
Okay.
possible.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Lock sliding doors on them.
Go ahead and make.
That's literally what I want to do. I literally want to lock like every door in their path, turn off lights, like just mess them up.
All right, go ahead and make a resonance test for me, and this is going to be against 3 purple dice. This is going to be your difficulty.
All right. Didn't have a back door, did I?
I cannot remember,
I honestly don't remember.
and I don't think I put that in my notes. Because for some reason, I don't have much notes about the hospital.
I feel like we weren't at the hospital very long. We got kicked out because I started a ruckus.
Yeah. That happens
have a
almost
back
everywhere you
door.
guys go, Wildfire. I don't
No,
know why.
yeah,
what-
There's a
Cypher-
pattern of it.
Cypher was definitely in there for a while because she went to the other room to lay down.
She was in the
and I
Matrix.
I was being a distraction.
Oh, I was.
You were in the Matrix because you were looking for.
Question is, I know I have a back door somewhere. I just don't remember if it was here or.
I
is it
think.
the Lone Store?
I think it was the last place that you guys were at, the Cobalt Marie. I think you left the back door there.
Yeah, but
Mm.
I think I also have it at Lone Star. Not that we need it. Yeah, Resonance. Purple. Let's go. Oh hell yeah!
Yes.
Oh hell yeah,
Whoa.
bitch!
Let's go.
We have a back door now with that triumph.
You do? Is that what you're doing with it? Back door into the
Yeah.
hospital? You got it.
Yeah, because if I get kicked out, I can just go back in.
Yes, you can. Back door to hospital.
Nice.
So yeah, you
Hell
definitely put
yeah.
that in there. So you
That's
have
our cipher.
you now have access into the hospital. Now, basically, to gain access, that would basically be your turn right now.
My turn, yeah.
You do have one advantage. If you'd like to, think you could pass it on to somebody else, or you could heal strain if you have any of that.
I have strain yet.
Okay.
Although she might be getting a migraine, but that's not a strain, that's just a migraine. So I will pass it forward.
Okay. You got it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Jack, I believe that brings us back to you.
Yep. I'm gonna coalesce some more mana, and I think it looks like the troll, Gear Jammer's got him down on the ground, so I'm gonna turn my attention to the one that's going after Wildfire, and just
the knife fight right in front of you. Yes.
I'm
Sure.
gonna try to zap with just an empowered one. I'm not putting the vicious in this time.
Okay. Sure.
Normally 3 purple. Am I upgrading? Is he upgrade?
He is adversary 1, so there will be 1 upgrade. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I guess there was a boost past forward. Is that
There was. Yeah. You got a boost. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here goes nothing. Let's see if I hit.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
But I guess I'll take some of that. Take 2 of it to heal off my strain. I guess 4 of it to heal off my strain. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, and that leaves 3 left. I'll pass a boost to the next person, and specifically a boost to Gear Jammer, who seems to be having fun with having a guy on the ground.
Alright. So, being this close to this individual and you're trying to sling spells while he's like in hand-to-hand combat with somebody else is being really difficult because you're trying not to hit wildfire too.
Yep.
So you end up like missing and hitting like a car tire behind and goes. Pfft. Now that car has a flat tire. I mean, you guys are doing a ton of damage to these vehicles.
Their alarms.
Yeah, and guns firing. Like, by now, you're probably starting to hear, like, Knight Errant police sirens starting to go off from the hospital just, like, you know, a couple 100 feet away. Because now there's just massive explosions and gunfire occurring in the middle of the parking garage.
Question, Michael, because I just realized this is a new ability. Could I use my maneuver to do a matrix map check?
What?
In the map of the system. It says once per encounter. Once per session, make a hard knowledge, resonance, or matrix check to reveal additional hidden or important information within the system.
Sure, go for it. Make your hard resonance test. That'd be 3 purple.
Yeah. See if I can get an advantage here. Yeah.
I'm gonna let you help me with this.
All right.
What kind of information are you trying to get? What are you trying to gather here? Like anything in particular, or so this is basically a map kind of check. So you're but.
I think she's looking for either confirmation that the dragon is in the building.
Okay.
Or if she can't find that, then she'd want to find like the direct access to locking mechanisms on these doors, like on all the doors in the facility.
Okay. The way the locking mechanisms on the doors work would be like per floor.
Per floor, okay.
So like you could lock a whole floor down if you wanted to, or you could lock individual locks on a floor.
Yeah.
But you couldn't do like the whole building.
Whole thing, yeah.
You know, you'd have to do one at a time.
Sure.
I also give you this information. The dragon is indeed currently still in the same room.
Okay.
You have access to that within the Matrix as you're diving through this information. But also, interestingly enough, 2 high-end Ares corporate execs are currently having a meeting with the dragon.
I know what I'm doing on my next turn, but I'm going to forward all this information to group chat. So they know I have a ping on stuff.
Okay. The big disoriented guy is going to use his maneuver to stand back up as he clambers back to his feet. And he is going to... He doesn't really have anything that he can use right here, but he's going to go ahead and he's going to try to grapple you, Gear Jammer. He's going to try to kind of like wrestle with you. So basically this is going to be a contested brawl check. So tell me what you have as far as ranks in brawl.
Brawl, I have 3 ranks, so I got 3 yellow, 1 green.
3 yellow, 1 green. So that translates into 3 red for him and 1 purple. If I remember right, he is disoriented for his turn, so that adds a black setback to it as well.
A janky leg.
Yes, that gives him, what, an upgrade, I believe? Let me double check.
Only if this needs his... Oh, yeah.
I would say that this is affected, yeah. Because he has to use his leg for, like, balance on this.
Of all checks that use that limb.
Increased by 1 difficulty die, so that adds another purple die to the mix.
Wow.
And I don't see anything else for him other than the black die. He was prone, he stood back up. So yeah, he's going to try to wrestle with you. So he's going to make his contested brawl check. Oh, he's got you.
But...
He's... But 2 to spare. 1 triumph and 2 despair. I'm going to... That's a crazy roll. So I'm going to add 2 strain for the threat. as he's getting strained up a little bit from the arm wrestling with you, kind of trying to grab you. For the triumph, he does get you in a headlock.
Okay.
For a moment. I'm gonna say the despair is in the process. That assault cannon that he had falls to the ground and kind of rolls away from you guys. That's one despair. What do you have any ideas of what the other despair might be for him, Gear Jammer, as you're currently like hand wrestling with this guy?
So as you say, he's trying to get Gear Jammer into like a headlock, and you basically he succeeds. He's got me, right?
Yeah, he's got you in a headlock with the triumph. Yeah.
That he's managed to sort of grab me, but my arms are free.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yep. Your arms are still free, so. I will say you'll probably have some setback die, but it won't like be as significant as an upgrade or something like that for anything that you try to do. All right, so you guys watch, this guy just gets back up and just starts like wrestling with Gear Jammer right there in the middle of the parking garage. The other guy is still just looking at yeah, that's exactly it. I don't have a pencil. Have you ever seen that? What's that older movie? I can't remember the actor. The movie Under Siege, where the guy was a cook on what's that guy? Who was it? Steven Seagal. That's it. Yeah, they fight like this in that movie. It's just like that. I'll have to go watch that later now. So yeah, he's gonna knife you again.
All right.
He is going to add 1 purple to his next attack, though, because of something that happened to him, because I have it on my notes. So 2 purple plus an additional purple. I think there's 2 black setback to attack you? Or just 1?
I just have one melee defense. 1
melee defense? Okay. He's really mad at you, so I'm going to flip a story point. I'm going to give him an upgrade on this attack.
All right.
Anything else? No?
No, I got nothing. No.
He misses again.
Oh.
He is. And 3 advantage. He's going to pass a boost to his buddy. And he's going to heal 1 strain. And that'll be the end of his turn. As he's just locked into melee, you dodge out of the way as he comes for another strike. And Jack's just standing there like watching this. He's like cheering you on.
Yeah, wildfire.
That's
Don't get hit.
PC can go second PC.
I'll shake him back with my fire knife.
You got it. So it's just 2 purple with 1 upgrade. Yep.
I don't have any boosts. Attack.
Okay.
Hits again for another 8. You're slicing and dicing. You do have an advantage.
Heal is straight.
All right. So you take another slash at him. He stumbles back. You can see like all these burns starting to appear on his flesh from your fire knife.
Why are you fighting so seriously?
You broke Maggie.
It's just a stupid gun.
That gun meant everything to me.
Well, you need to change your life choices, buddy.
You are a monster. An absolute horrible monster. I will cut you. I will cut you so bad.
You know what? You know what? Because it's a really good story moment, I'm going to do an out-of-turn incidental to turn into a demon.
Okay. You got it. You just engulf yourself in flames.
Where is the ability? Sorcerer Supreme. Yeah, all enemies within medium range make hard 3 purple discipline check.
3 purple discipline checks. Let's see. This guy has discipline. Fails.
If they fail, they must spend all available maneuvers moving away from me and suffer 5 strain plus 1 additional strain per threat.
So just
He has
5
no
strain.
threats, so just 5 strain.
Suffers 5 strain and starts running away from you in terror as you ignite in flames. Fiery wings just sprout out from behind you. This whole part of the parking garage is now illuminated with bright, fiery light, and you hear this. And he just starts just sprinting back towards the big guy. The big guy is also within range of this.
Heck yeah! Oh, I
Just
hope it gets
barely.
him.
So that's 3 purple dice and a discipline check.
Come on.
Does he have discipline? He does not. That is based on willpower, I believe.
Come on.
So we'll roll this up. He succeeds.
Aw, dang. I tried, man.
So he's so busy with wrestling with Gearjammer that he doesn't even notice any of this stuff going on behind him.
All right.
All right. Nice job. Another NPC goes, I'm just going to skip over that turn. She's just whimpering down there. she's in a lot of pain. The rest of the PCs can go.
So, Gearjammer will cover if no one else minds. And so, Gearjammer's hands are free.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use my maneuver to pull my shotgun up
Okay.
and literally just try to point blank in between us.
All right. You got it.
Nice.
Go for it. I'm going to say that because you're blasting with a shotgun point blank, I will add 1 black setback to your attack roll. It's going to be 1 purple.
So I'll make it
Actually,
3
you
black.
know what? Now that I think about it, I think when you're trying to attack with a ranged weapon in engaged range, I think it raises the difficulty die up, so it'd be 2 purple, and without the setback on it. So I think it just basically adds another purple die to your roll.
Okay.
And he does have the 2 armor, so there's 2 black setback on it, and adversary 1 is an upgrade.
And then I'm going to flip a story point back and
There you go.
upgrade.
Nice. Absolutely.
And where did my weapon go? And see, cross my fingers and see what happens here. Point blank.
Shotgun goes off and hits. 10 damage.
That is 8 base with 2 success, so a total of 10 damage.
10 soakable. You got it. He can soak some of it. Now, with those 2 advantage, you can't crit, but you could activate knockdown and basically knock him off of you and knock him prone again. Or you could heal 2 strain or pass a boost to someone else.
I'm just trying to see what.
Blast 4 would only work if he had like an enemy like right beside him. And Vicious would only work if you activated a crit, which takes 3 advantage to do for that weapon.
So and would put and pushing him wouldn't be a maneuver, would it?
I think it's either a maneuver or an action. I can't remember.
I was trying to look in the notes. I couldn't find it on the idiot. We'll trigger knockdown.
All right. Yeah, the impact of the gun from that close of range, blasting at him, knocks his hand free from around your neck, and he slams back down onto the ground. So we've got this epic troll wrestling match with guns.
I'm going to use my maneuver. Just sit on his head.
Okay, you're just gonna sit on him?
Just literally sit right on his throat. Make it hard for him to get back up.
Okay, you got it. So you're sitting on him. Like, you watch him do the people's elbow in the middle of the parking garage. That would hurt with your metal arms.
Right, I should use the new metal arm because it's not as fleshed out and real looking. It's just...
Yeah, it wouldn't be very cushiony. That would hurt. Awesome. Great turn. So we got the other two of you, Cypher and Jack.
I'm just gonna do Matrix shit. Alright.
Jack's like, sure, go for it.
Alright.
Looking for an opening here?
The guy's running away from me now, so he's free reign.
I'm going to try and figure out what the meeting is with the dragon. I want to try and get if there's cameras or audio or something I can hack into.
Okay, sure, go ahead and make another resonance test against 3 purple dice. This is basically when I normally would like put like those lines up for you to see. Basically, you're just trying to get past like Guardian ICs with this general check to make it into having access to that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, accessing the camera, and you remember with doing that mapping and stuff. You remember exactly what room you guys were in and everything, and you get the live camera feed inside, and you see as the conversation is taking place. I'm going to change it to this. So you see these 2 individuals around the dragon. Business suits. Flashy. Look like they're very nicely ironed. That seems like the only individuals that are in this room. And you hear the dragon say, "Well, this all sounds great. When do we get started?" Oh, we can start right away. I mean, we really need you to rest up and get to full health. I mean, we can't just keep you, jacked into the Matrix while you're in your weakened state. We need to make sure that we get everything squared away. We've got Knight Errant. They've secured the facility. We've kind of heard that there were multiple groups that were out to, throw a hitch in many potential plans, and the dragon's like, "Well, so great to be able to use my new talents to help in any way that I can." Oh, and then one of the other businessmen, a kind of gray-haired individual, standing there with glasses, and it's like, "I'm so glad this partnership was able to work out. It was a little difficult for us to find you, but I think this is going to be great for both of us." And it seems as if like they're just talking about a partnership between this dragon and Ares. You might be muted.
This room layout, he likes watching his TV shows, right?
Yes.
So there's screens everywhere, right?
Well, there's one like Trid player that's like right nearby him.
Do I think I can hack into that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. I don't think I can do it this turn, but I guess as a maneuver, I'm going to start compiling all, like, our evidence that we were going to show him, and I'm going to prep to put that on the screen and start, like, flashing it.
Okay. Sure. During this next round, think about, like, all the things you specifically want to show, because that can determine, what...
Doesn't remember what the hell.
That's why I'm going to give you a whole round to think about it. Yeah, because that's a great idea. I love it.
Wasn't our whole job just to figure out who this guy was?
That's
Well,
it.
we have his name now, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what you were hired to do. He wanted to know who he was and what his identity was.
But we also found out like who's manipulating him. It's that lady, right?
Or is he manipulating her?
We didn't really find that out. We did find out that Ares was doing something because I killed a bunch of those guys. And we had a bunch of their information. But
Ares did come to Emerging Futures. And that's what, yeah, you guys killed a bunch of Ares people at Emerging Futures.
Okay. I think I have an idea of what I want to do.
Okay. Absolutely. Jack, that takes us to you.
Alrighty, I'm gonna do a destructive empowered blast against the one that's running.
All right, you got it. Starts
I guess start swirling up
swirling up the energy again. Yeah, the shards of magical glass as he's been.
Oh no, that doesn't work at all.
Oh, unfortunately, yeah, that's gonna miss, and so you're gonna suffer 2 extra strain on top of that. Because of the threat. Unfortunately, Jack is unable to strike as he's just forcefully throwing these magical spells towards the sky and unfortunately missing.
Yep. In
turn. That ends all our PCs to the next round. We go to an NPC. So how long is he afraid of you?
I think it's just hold on, let me
forever.
Forever.
I spent all the maneuvers moving away from your character. So 5 strain. It just says instantly. So they're scared for like a second and then it goes away, I guess.
Okay. He runs, so he would have maneuver once. He maneuvers into the driver's seat of the SUV.
Of his SUV or our SUV?
His SUV.
Okay.
Slams the door. And you hear the SUV start up. And you see the back tires start to spin in reverse. And he starts to basically pull back out of the parking spot. But that's all he can do on his turn.
Okay.
Oh no.
That brings us to the next NPC, which is the big dude, Render, who is fighting with Gearjammer right now. Put back down on his butt and has Gearjammer sitting on him currently. So he's not going to get up, but he is going to try to like reach up and grab Gearjammer's head and then like try to pull it back to like smash Gearjammer's head off the ground. So this is going to be a contested brawl check once again. So I think it was 3 red and 1 purple.
Yeah, sounds right. Let me double check.
And I'm going to add a purple because of his crit.
Roll. Where the hell are you? Yep, 3 red, 1 purple.
Okay. And I will say that basically this will do like a regular like punch attack for this guy. So if he hits and slams your head, it will do a damage equal to his brawn rating plus any additional successes that he rolls if he succeeds. So here we go. Brawl check. He does hit you. He grabs your head, pulls you down, and smacks you. He does take a point of strain to do so, but you are going to suffer. Where's his ratings? There they are. 7 soakable damage. He's pretty strong.
Yep.
As he slams you up. You are no longer sitting on him, and I will probably say narratively you're probably prone now too, laying on the ground with him. Because you actively sat on him. Okay. That's all he's going to do. He will, you know what? He'll use his maneuver to stand up, so he's now towering over you. Bring us to a PC.
Anyone mind if I fire back at him?
Yeah, you should just, yeah.
So as he's doing that,
going to use a maneuver to get back up.
Okay.
And Daz sort of getting back up to get right back in his face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to literally just do the same thing, like stand right back up and just pull the shotgun back up and try to
Shoot him
go
again.
right back.
You got it.
Yep.
Pulling the trigger again. So point blank with a shotgun will be 2 purple, 2 black on this guy with 1 upgrade.
Great, yep. And let's hope we have better luck this time.
Oh,
Heck
there
yeah.
it is. 11 base damage. You can activate knockdown again if you want.
We'll knock him back down. And
Knock him back down.
Drop the elbow, sit back on top of him.
Sit back. Okay. Slam him back down to the ground. Excellent. 11 base. Yeah, he's badly injured right now. He's still in the game, but he's badly hurt. That ends Gear Jammer as he's just... You guys hear another shotgun blast and then see Gear Jammer sit back down. Now the rest of the PCs. Anybody who would like to go?
Is the car within short range of me?
It is.
I'm gonna throw the knife. As the knife goes towards the car, it's gonna disappear, and I'm gonna transition from casting attack spells to once again animating metal to make a square wheel on the accelerating wheel on one side that I can see.
Go for it. You got it.
And my bird's gonna help me because that's what my bird does.
Mm-hmm.
That's his thing. I don't have an upgrade because I'm not targeting him. It's just 2 purple. Right?
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Whee. Hell yeah!
Yeah, so the wheel turns into a square.
Can
you
we
just-
say that by turning the wheel into a square, it punctured like the oil
Well,
on the car?
you're turning like the back tire into
Oh, it's the back. Okay.
into a square.
Yeah.
It wouldn't affect the rubber of the tire, so basically you would stretch the tire probably, and the edges of the as he's trying to accelerate would probably pierce the tire, and then immediately blow the tire. So,
Right. I was just thinking. For the Triumph.
Yeah, for the Triumph, it probably wouldn't do the oil, but it would do the tire. So there's basically you got
just the whole tire's gone.
just the whole tire is gone. It's just this metal square sitting on the rim is now a square, and there's just rubber just hanging from it.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
All right, you got it, man. Any maneuvers or anything?
I'll maneuver like a car over.
Okay, sure.
Like on the other side. He has to go through some stuff to hit me.
Okay. So we got either Cypher or Jack can go next.
I will try to hack the TV.
Okay.
Put it on. I'm going to try to put, like, your name is Eliohan. A different group of runners are coming to hunt you. We have found the person you hired us to find. Activating security measures.
Okay.
Do we have video of people talking about him? Does Cypher have video? Because I know she downloaded a bunch of video files.
You have video of them, like you have video of Coinsplitter arguing with execs of Ares. And a lot of it seems to be Ares is wanting to shut down this partnership that they had with Emerging Futures.
Okay.
But Coinsplitter is a very good, he's very good tactical with his communication skills, and basically was kind of stalling the conversations for a long period of time. So he doesn't directly say who the chairman is, so he doesn't directly refer to the dragon, but is basically delaying their ability to shut down anything that's going on in Emerging Futures.
I feel like I'll have that video playing in the background of like the 4 text, like the text that I'm putting and flashing, and then like kind of like in the background, no audio really, but just like to show.
Okay. As you're kind of watching on the camera, you can see the dragon kind of looks at it and. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I hired some people myself. I owe them some money. By now, probably a lot of Nuyen.
A lot.
Before I go, I need to take care of that. You see the 2 execs are kind of like looking, and they look back at the... Oh, absolutely. Eliohan, that would be no problem. You can take care of that. That's perfectly fine. I hope they're succeeding in whatever task they had.
He doesn't remember. Oh no.
It's been a while since I spoke to them.
Oh,
I remember
boy.
the fiery individual. He was quite the negotiator.
It's true. I doubled our payment per day.
Hearing this, I'm going to make the text really big that says, "Another group of runners are coming to hunt you. Activating security measures."
Oh. He looks at that part and is like, oh. So someone's trying to kill me. And he starts to laugh. This happens all the time. I need a vacation.
Mood.
At least this hospital stay was nice. And the execs are just kind of like looking at each other. Have their comm links and they're just like typing some things in and sending some messages and other things. And
Do the bodies.
Is that my action to do?
yeah, that would be your action if you have any maneuvers. You could use a maneuver.
I might have a maneuver.
You said they're typing things in. Do we see like notifications pop up on the people we're currently fighting at all?
Make a vigilance check.
Just curious. Any purples?
Because you are not like directly next to, like the one guy's in the car with tinted windows. You can't see him. The big guy's being sat on by your troll friend with the metal jaw.
Yeah.
So I'll say
That's
three.
true.
I'll say 3 purple.
Okay. 3. I don't think there's a way for me to succeed. Yeah, no. I'm too worried about getting hit by a freaking car.
No, that one guy probably has his comm link in his pocket. You have no idea.
Yeah.
I have the enact command maneuver, but I don't know what that's for.
Enact command is kind of like, I think that's like when you first, it's kind of more for when you're deep delving in the Matrix. When you first like get to something, you can like activate it. Like that's all that means is like you can, like when you get to like, when you unlock a camera, you can just use it.
Oh. Okay.
Mm.
And then I don't think I can do anything else
Okay.
at the moment. Because I don't think I can activate anything in here. Maybe, can I enact command to, like, turn off, like, lock this room since I have access to this room? Or no, because I'm just in the cameras and the TV.
To the lock, it would require you to, like, focus on the lock for your turn to be able to do it. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. But, like, for me to do more camera work and the TV, that's now just an enact command because I've already accessed it?
Well, you can act in that command. You wouldn't have to roll for it, but like for that turn, you'd like to have to switch to another room to like. Basically, you'd be switching your camera view.
Okay, gotcha.
Like I remember last time we had those cards, you can only activate like one camera at a time, so you can only see one thing.
So it's just like I can only focus on one room at a time. Basically.
Right? Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Like
You
anything in this
keeping
room,
your
if I enact
focus.
command on the TVs, like as a maneuver, I can then use an action in this room.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Got it.
Thank you.
Yep. Jack, you're up.
All right. Can I hit the guy in the car with magic? or is he like too covered by being in the car? How does that work?
I would give him you probably have like 2 black setback on your die roll, but yeah, I would allow it. Like you can see like a silhouetted person in the car. Just they got tinted windows and stuff, so it's really hard to tell.
Yep. Going for it. Destructive.
Go for
Last here. Okay. So this would do 6 damage, but 4 of it is piercing, so 4 of it is unsoakable because it was destructive.
Nice. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jack, describe how you take this guy down.
Let's go.
I guess, the minute the tires squeal and this thing kind of like jerks, I sort of like, calculate the trajectory of like how the guy's like, kind of slipping in the car, and I just kind of like right through the window, just send a blast of
the windows just
kind of magic
shatter
energy.
With the magical energy coming through, and then you just hear as he's laying on the horn.
Okay, we got one of them.
And the car's just sitting there kind of smoking. The back tire is just like almost like there's a little bit of flame coming from where the rubber was starting to burn from being like torn up.
Nice. And turn.
Good, very good.
So since these guys are right in the row, I'm gonna get rid of both those. So only one NPC is gonna go, and that's gonna be this big troll guy. He's still got some fight left. Not much, but he's got some fight left in him.
Uh-oh.
Gosh. He can't really do much. He's just gonna, with you sitting on his head again, he's just gonna reaching up. He's gonna grab like right by your jean jacket basically, and he's just gonna try to just punch you right in your metal jaw, like just uppercut towards you. So that's just going to be a brawl check for him, and that's just like a regular attack, so that's not like a contested. Yep. So it's 2 purple for him, and I believe 1 black.
Defense.
Got it. And I'm gonna upgrade his difficulty once because of his critical injury, and I am going to flip a GM point and give him an upgrade on his attack roll. Because I want him to hit with this epic uppercut. So he makes a brawl check. And hits you in the jaw. That's 6 soakable damage.
Okay. Soak 5 of it.
Man, I wish I knew the rules for crits on brawl checks. Because he's got an awful lot of advantage on there. Maybe you can't crit with those.
Yeah, I don't have any
I mean,
of those rules.
realistically, I'd say sure. Why the hell not?
I'll say he can crit once. So go ahead and you can roll a crit on your character sheet with no offset. So just be a regular critical.
Real quick before I hit this.
Yeah.
I have 2 critical injuries that were left over from before.
Yeah. It'll automatically offset those. Like, so basically you'll roll and it'll add 20.
My question is for one of them. So one of them was discouraging wound.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was maimed where I lost my limb.
Oh, that was repaired. So you can go ahead and take that one off because you got your new arm.
I also have one called Off Balance.
Well, the crit is still there, but the effect for off balance wouldn't be in play. I think that was one of those ones that only lasts for an encounter, but you still have the crit until you actually physically heal it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I never dealt with the other one, but okay. 0 offset, roll critical.
Stinger. So you add a purple die to your next check.
You seeing stars.
Yep, you're seeing stars floating above your head with this big punch. He just stays there. He stays down there, and he's just like keep on like grabbing your jean jacket, and it looks like he's just gonna keep on just trying to punch you the whole time. So all of you get to go in a row.
I'll peek out from behind the car and shoot the guy.
I was gonna stick a grenade on him.
Yeah, you can do that too.
I'm gonna go into my arm, pull out one of my high explosive grenades,
Mm-hmm.
and literally just try to. Well, he's got a hold of my thing. I'm gonna like lean back a little and try to stick it under him, and then just sort of try to pin him on top of the grenade.
Okay. He's going to try to avoid that. So I want you to make a contested brawl check since you're trying to like outmuscle him on this.
Okay.
And if you succeed, I'll say the grenade just goes off underneath him. If you don't, I will say that you both are going to get impacted by the grenade.
Okay.
So
It's a contested brawl, so that what's his setting?
you're going to need 3 red and 2 purple.
Okay.
He's a big boy.
2 purple. I'm gonna flip a story point because I sort of want this to happen and not to blow myself up.
Idea.
But you know, if I blow myself up, it'll be worth it. Okay. Brawl check is.
Oh, look at that.
There's a despair, but there's 3 success.
3 successes. Okay. So I think the base damage on that is 7 on a frag grenade.
It's not a frag. This is my high explosive.
Okay, so what's the base?
Christy says 10.
10?
Oh,
I don't know. Give me a second. I'm
9.
trying to find.
Is the despair gonna be him taking damage from the gibbets hitting him?
So base damage is 6.
6. Okay, so 9 total. So this explosive,
You're
this
right.
massive explosion goes off. The despair is that the explosion like throws him back, slams into you as you're like on top, and you fly off of him and slam into one of the cars. Your next attack, you're going to be a little disoriented, so the next thing you do is going to have an upgraded difficulty on it. That's what the despair will be, is you get slammed back from the impact of the grenade. And you can see, like, this guy has a huge chunk, like, taken out of him. But that natural defense system, those dermal deposits on his flesh, like, make him have, like, this armored skin almost. And it looks like he is a bloody mess, but he is just on one knee. And he's like, you're not going to get the best of me. Not you. Not them. No one. And he just doesn't look like he's wants to give up. So you guys just witnessed this guy, like, a grenade blow up underneath him, and he is still on his feet. What do you guys want to do?
You talk a lot for a dead guy, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. Okay. So you're just making an attack against him?
Yeah, attack spell.
Okay, so that's 2 purple. Well, it'd be whatever your spell attack, or whatever would be your attack on your
I
spell,
think it's
right?
always 2 purple unless
2
I
purple?
upgrade it, but
Okay.
I just normally don't.
He does have 2 melee defense, so that'd be 2 black. And he's adversary 1, so you're going to add a upgrade to your difficulty on it too.
Okay. I also have a blue from my bird. And I want to flip a story point too. You can have all of them.
All right, thank you.
Is that an upgrade or is that another blue die?
It's an upgrade to yours. Mm-hmm.
All right. Weapons. Attack spell.
Oh, oh heavens!
That's 10 points of damage.
How do you take him down?
I say that you talk a lot for a dead guy. I peek up from the car. I point at him and shoot him right in between the shoulder blades with a firebolt.
Oh, he goes and just flops over, and then Gear Jammer basically lands like right at your feet, and there's just hissing smoke kind of like rising from where you fried him.
Huh.
And that is going to take us out of this encounter.
Can I lock the entire upper floor? Like lock everything?
Yeah, go ahead, make a resonance
to walk
test.
down?
3 purple dice.
I imagine we recover some strain if we're out of combat.
You can. Yeah, you
Flip
can
over
make
the
a.
side.
Yeah, you guys can make a without any difficulty. You can do discipline or cool check, and if you get any successes, you can heal strain for those successes that you.
Discipline or
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jackson, good.
Yeah, I fix my tie, fix my jacket. Deep breath.
damn it.
Overwatch
wait.
steps out of the van. I got my gun put together.
I screwed that up.
Wait.
You could go peek over the edge and shoot the girl on the ground.
That's yeah. Gearjammer's looking over the side. Is she
Okay.
still down there?
She's laying there, in a puddle of blood. It looks like one of her legs is severely broken. And it looks like she is barely conscious.
Take
She's
aim
still
and
alive.
fire, my friend.
Drop an incendiary grenade.
Never mind.
While you're looking over, you can see a bunch of like Knight Errant vehicles are like bright lights are coming towards you guys, towards the parking garage.
Oh boy. End of the line.
No, we have idea. I can go take. I still have a couple of high explosive grenades left. Can go destroy the ramp so they cannot get to us.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with this.
I'm busy in the Matrix.
Okay, I have 3 votes because Overwatch agrees and you two agree.
Michael, would it be okay for me to re-roll that discipline check? Because I had upgrades and stuff applied still.
Sure, go ahead.
I screwed it all up.
You're all good.
There we go.
There you go.
1 success.
1 success.
Gearjammer has 2 high explosive grenades and 2 incendiary grenades left.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna run over to that up ramp we came up.
Yeah.
Go down probably about 20 feet down it. And literally just pile up all my explosives.
Okay. When you get to the ramp, you do notice that there's a car at the bottom of the ramp. All black tinted windows. They're parked with their lights kind of like shining up towards you, and you can see there's a man in a suit like standing there, and he sees you like come over, like eclipse the edge with explosives, and he's like, whoa, 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 hey, we called everything, we called it all off. It's all good. So it's all good. Hey, you have somebody that wants to see you. We're here to take you to the hospital.
I believe this individual.
Go ahead and make a vigilance check.
I'm looking over the edge. Is that lady like toast now?
Yes.
Okay.
Less competition out there.
Shouldn't have threatened me.
Yeah, nobody messes with our cipher.
Oh, what is it? 2 purple?
Yeah, I'd say average 2 purple. Yeah.
Okay, let me redo that.
Wildfire, I did want to mention one thing that you did notice whenever you looked over the edge to see if that woman was dead. You did notice in the distance that there was a vehicle ripping out of the lower hospital parking lot, turned left and just fired down the street.
Those are the other 2.
The other 2 survivors.
I don't know if the other 2 got into the building or not. I haven't looked for them, so it could have been them.
Can I pick up the dead guy's like comm earpiece? I'm assuming he has or something.
Oh yeah, he had a comm link. Yeah.
Link, yeah.
Yeah, he has got a
Okay.
comm link.
Hey guys, where'd you go?
You hear on the other line coming back to you. You know, you may have gotten the best of us this time, but next time you're not going to be so lucky.
Well, there isn't really a next time for 3 of your 5 members, buddy.
This is the shadows, pal. I'll have them replaced in less than 24 hours. You mess with the wrong team.
I can't wait to meet you. I'm so excited.
I see over comms. Reboot started it.
Oh, apparently Reboot started it, I was told.
Reboot is a true gem. It's a shame you guys didn't get to know her like I do. But maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Man, you talking a lot of hypotheticals. I'm very bored of you. Click. I'll throw it over the edge.
You hear it beep as it's falling. No one hangs up on me.
It's too late.
What do you?
It's gone. It's gone.
It shatters. You do believe him, Gear Jammer.
Gear Jammer will just send a message over to that. So, apparently there's somebody on the ramp says they have to take us to hospital.
Oh yes. He told his executive friends that he needs to pay us money, and he was really fond of Wildfire, so that tracks.
Wow, somebody actually likes me.
He
Well,
did.
Use 2 high explosives and 2 incendiary to turn this man into charcoal.
No. He's cool. He's cool.
Oh, okay. Open my little
We're going to get a lot of Nuya and Gear Jammer. Don't kill him.
I will have others come.
Okay, you guys meet up with this individual, and you can clearly see he is an Ares exec, but he not wielding any weapons. He's holding his hands up. He's like, listen, I was just sent here to pick you up. Our security forces are backing out. Like you see, like the Knight Errant, their lights are all off now. Like nobody's.
Were those runners yours?
Runners?
The dead ones?
The holy one up there, the crispy one downstairs.
No, we didn't hire no runners. We hired Knight Errant.
All right. Well, I'm not mad at you then.
Come out of the Matrix, jump into the driver's seat, and pull up behind them all.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot we had a car.
Okay, so basically just you guys are escorted to the hospital. They take you up to the 14th floor. And they basically walk you to the same room that you had met the dragon in before. And Jack's getting ready to meet the dragon again. You guys walk in before the dragon. The 2 higher up execs are just standing kind of like leaning up against the wall. Just one of them's kind of like looking at a calm length. The other one's kind of like going over. Is it the Tridio player? Like,
I'll
like,
unlock the entire floor before we get up there.
Sure.
Fine.
Yeah,
And I'll turn off the warning. Like, never mind. 3 out of the 5 are dead.
So the dragon kind of looks at you all and says, well, it's so glad to see all of you. It's been quite a while. I think I owe you a lot of money. How much is it
that
now?
Would be accurate. Well, it was 4,000 a day.
Oh.
It's been. That was per person, by the way. It's been.
No, it's been more.
374,218 days.
It has not been that many days. Don't lie to this man. It's been like. What would you say? Like 10 days?
Oh, that sounds about right.
I think it's been like 10 days, yeah.
I know it's been more than a week.
Oh, Coinsplitter. And Coinsplitter kind of comes in back behind you. Oh, it's good to see you again. So, it turns out you can now retire. I do appreciate everything you've done for me, but I must ask you to do one more task. I need you to make sure the secure payments are sent over to these individuals. for helping me. And he kind of gestures to all of you. Oh, yeah. Yes, right away. I can get on that right away. And he goes and he starts like getting on a comm link and he starts like typing some things and looks like he's typing in some passwords and all kinds of stuff and going through a bunch of websites and things of that nature on his little comm link and going there. And after a little while, he's done. And you guys can all add, what is that? So 40,000 new yen into your bank accounts as you guys now have that cash.
Can afford to move up from a pod into a studio apartment.
He even like sends it over to like Overwatch, or it gets like, even though he wasn't there to begin with, because it doesn't seem like he remembers all the bits and pieces, but remembers a bit.
BT.
Oh
This is
right,
his
yes,
information.
yes.
Yeah, the robot.
Make sure that's done. And you see Coinsplitter going forth and doing that. And,
Send that to Garage. He'll come pick it up there.
well, I'm sorry that these folks got to deliver the news to me first, but I knew you would have the information. And I'm one of my word. I made sure the payment was taken care of.
Well, our big thing was you told us to find Coinsplitter for you, so here he is.
Yeah, well now, Coinsplitter, you can retire, and I don't know what you will do now, but enjoy some of that time you have. What about... Oh, I just entered into a new partnership. It's going to be I'm going to be able to use my new talents for something else.
Was it Ares that attacked the Cobalt Marie?
Yes.
Not, they attacked the Emerging Futures.
Oh, they attacked Emerging Futures.
Mhm.
Who took Cobalt Marie herself?
Who took the
Who took
girl?
Marie? Yeah.
It was the security that worked at the Cobalt Marie that escorted her out.
Oh, okay.
The big troll security guys that were working there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just got a few more days of resting up and well, got some new things to work on. What about you? What are you gonna do?
Oh, good question. I think we have a few loose ends that we need to revisit, but they might be dead ends. So I think we just do what we always do.
Look for work.
Keep on running.
Oh, I have to plan that convention. The,
Oh, that
the
too.
15th anniversary concert. I have a lot of work to do.
You need anything set on fire, you let me know.
Well,
I need a small, tent village where people who don't like technology live. Set on fire.
No.
The dragon kind of kneels closer to all of you and he's like looking at the execs in the room, and they're over in the corner and they're talking. He leans a little closer and he's like, I might have some more work for you in the future, if you're interested.
Absolutely.
100% yes.
It might be a little while, but I think I know where to find you.
Do you like concerts? I can get you concert tickets.
Oh, speaking of your concert.
Yeah.
I'll have Coinsplitter add an additional 100,000 new yen. I want to sponsor it.
Can I hug you?
Absolutely.
Oh my god, you just
Jeez.
my
That's
dream
a big
come true.
sponsorship.
Oh my god. They're totally gonna notice me now.
Good. Maybe now she can buy her own bike and leave mine alone.
But yours is more fun.
Just a warning, there are runners that are trying to kill you. We don't know who hired them, but
Probably what's left of the management of emerging futures. They wanted all this to be tucked under the rug. In order to do that, they'd have to get rid of everything and everyone involved. Including me.
Definitely going to have to keep a lookout for Reboot and her new crew.
Oh yeah, the guy that talks a lot on the phone. That's.
Well, if you excuse me, I still need to rest.
Okay.
But I appreciate all of you. And I'll be, reaching out in the future.
Sounds good.
Been an honor.
And he kind of just takes a rest back down. You can see, like, from the surgery and the damage that was done, even though it's been like a week and a half or whatever for while you guys were running, he's a dragon, so he heals a little bit quicker than normal, but he was pretty beat up when he got here.
See, that's how
Yeah.
you do business and how you're super charismatic. That other clone dude, nothing on this guy.
What? Clone dude.
Yeah, the skull dude.
The one who disappeared.
The one that
Oh, Chrome.
Chrome. See, he's
yeah.
so, like, I couldn't even remember his name. He's that dismissible.
I mean, he gave me some medicine, so I like
Yeah,
him.
but Chrome or
Oh no, the dragon gave me money.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's true.
he's cool.
Let's get out of here. I hate Aries.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way out of the hospital. Making your way. You guys get back into your vehicle and I assume drive back to Gear Jammer's garage. And you guys make your way to the garage. And then we pan off to somewhere else. The scene switches. And a door opens and you see inside a dark room, light kind of shine within the room from a silhouette, and you see a silhouette of a familiar individual. As a robotic individual walks into a room, feet clanking upon the ground, face illuminated. Then you hear a voice coming from the darkness. You see, I knew you'd find me. And that's where we're going to end this campaign of Shadowrun.
Who did BT5?
I have a theory.